Hey guys, we have a full moon coming up in Capricorn this weekend. So I'm going to take you through a few of the details uh, of the energies we can expect. So the full moon is at 1 degree of Capricorn shortly after the solstice, and it will be at 2:07 in the morning of the 22nd of June. So Capricorn is the third earth sign. It's the last in the triplicity of earth signs. And with the full moon in this sign, we're looking at a sense of fulfillment, what we have achieved. And we'll be asking ourselves the question of what have we achieved in our journey so far in terms of Capricorn energy. And if we haven't really achieved that level, we'll be able to assess the situation and see what we can do in terms of structuring. Okay, so Capricorn is ruled by the planet Saturn, which is the planet which dictates all the discipline and structure and strategy through your lifetime. Also, it shows us where you need to discipline when you're not adjusted to or familiar with Saturn energy. It can be a fearful energy. It's what you need to face down. It's what you need to master, what you need to achieve mastery over. And that can be through a series of tests that can repeat throughout your life. So, getting a good handle on your personal Saturn energy is a surefire way to get to start things moving in a more confident and meaningful direction in life, creating discipline and strategy through that journey. So, ruled by Saturn, it's Capricorn is a cardinal Earth sign. So, cardinal is the mode of energy we're dealing with here, and it's about going ahead. It's full steam ahead. It's driving forward with the earth-based energy. So it's about ambition of what you're going to achieve. Okay, and what you can think of it in terms of the status you would like to achieve. For people looking on, it's like a look what I have achieved. It's like a proudness. You know what I mean? So structure structure is a big theme for Capricorn because it's structure which allows you to achieve and fulfill your ambitions. And you're definitely going to need discipline to get you there. So, whatever your goal is, you're going to have to be disciplinary with yourself. So that's what this Capricorn energy is about. It's showing you where you need to discipline yourself. It's also going to show you where you are restricted in life, where your limitations may be. Because these are the things that can either hold us back, stop us on our path, and we can either give into that energy or we can make a decision that we're just going to hang on and we'll try it again after something is in the way, like some kind of blockage, like a roadblock. When you're going down the road you need to be on, you might have to take a different route to get to the destination, or you might just have to wait, or it may show you may come up against a blockage that you need to go and do other work in the background before you can overstep this level again. So you may have to go back and do things over and over again before you can keep moving on, so to speak. So this Capricorn energy generally manifests over a certain period of time. Things don't happen instantly or instantaneously or very quickly. Things manifest over periods of time, which can be quite lengthy. So be prepared, whatever your long-term ambition is, be prepared to have it at some point in the future and not an immediate achievement. Okay. So, what you need to do with Capricorn energy in your life, if for whatever type of ambition you vision, you want to create a strategy for doing that. So, your strategy can consist of where you want to be in, say, 6 months' time, then where do you want to be in 2 years, then 5 years, what's your 15-year goal, and then your 30-year goal, that kind of thing. So, detailed planning And with your planning, it's not going to go exactly to plan because unforeseen circumstances appear all the time, and you may have to do a rewrite, a restructuring of your plans. But that's an ongoing theme. And overcoming challenge as well. And ambition, that's achieving your ambition, setting yourself rules as well. So in the chart for Belfast at the time of the full moon, we have the moon in the 9th house, which highlights your vocational ambition. So it's also highlighting foreign cultures, education, religion, spirituality, philosophy, these kinds of things. So these are things you can think about, in terms of ambition. Where do you see yourself going? What does it incorporate? Does it incorporate any foreign cultures, education? What kind of religious or spiritual themes come up, and philosophical themes as well also? And what else we have going on here as well? With the full moon, we are going to have an automatic opposition to the energy of the sun. And the sun is in a conjunction here with Venus and Mercury. Now, this is highlighting relationship energy, because Venus, if we look in Venus in terms of values, we have to have certain values in life, and Venus can represent the values we place on ourselves. How do we value ourselves as a person? And also, how do we value other people in relationships? And we have Mercury very close here as well. So Mercury will be providing an easy way to communicate with other people, in terms of what you need, in terms of self-value, and also understanding what other people need in terms of self-value. And it's in the sign of Cancer, so there's going to be a caring theme with that energy as well. And the Capricorn moon is highlighting this energy that begins really in the home and the family. So it's a really personal and caring energy, especially to do with loved ones. So we are having a square to Neptune here as well in the sign of Pisces. The Cancer energy and the Piscean energy are both water, but the square is still activated because it's within so many degrees, and it brings a theme of collective unity, also about a vision going forward. And it can also create questions of your own reality, your own structures of reality. And when you're doing this, when you're thinking about this, you want to think of the theme, the illusion of what is all going forward for you, in terms of, especially if this energy falls on your chart. If you're a strong Cancerian person or a Capricorn person, you're going to feel this energy in your life. With the Neptune energy here as well, you will be questioning your own sense of reality. Okay, and working towards a collective unity as well. So we've also got, now this is the actual chart for Northern Ireland in the center wheel, and the outer wheel is the full moon energy. And what we have activated here is the Pluto energy in the 7th house is being activated by the sun and Venus and Mercury all over here in the 7th house, the house of relationships. So there's a huge theme in Northern Ireland at the minute to do with relationships. That's obviously between the nationalist community and the unionist community. And there's going to be the vote. The election is coming up very soon as well. So there's a big theme here on relationships. The Pluto energy suggests a deep transformational theme. Something deep and transformational is going to take place. The overall theme for that, now let's look at this Uranus energy activating the Mars as well. These together are transformational, revolutionary. It's about reinventing, it's about innovation, and it's about pushing forward. Now, in the sixth house as well, we're also seeing the energy being activated in terms of health, workers and public services in general, because we know our public services in Northern Ireland are extremely under pressure to do with finance. And Saturn rules this full moon. So Saturn here in the sign of Pisces, and also rules the second house of Northern Ireland. That the second house is the house of money. And when Saturn is in Pisces, it's hard to hold on to the money. It's hard to structure. It's hard to discipline. It's hard to plan. So there's an extreme shortage of money because the money is just being going in so many different directions. It's going to be pretty much impossible to keep Northern Ireland going without money from Britain or money from Ireland South. So with this Pluto energy here being activated as well, this is a deep transformational energy. And this is going to be activated. And we see this already with all the discussions that are going on in regard to Ireland's future. And this is discussions based around Ireland moving away, joining up as Ireland as a complete country and doing away with British rule. And it's welcoming everyone, whether you're unionist or whether you're from a different country, a different kind of foreign culture. It's about creating unity for everyone, regardless of religion or belief. So that's what all this energy, we'll be hearing lots more about this in the months and years to come. And this is a hot topic. So, and that's for the energy for all these, that's where the energies take place in the actual chart. Now, the Cancer ingress is on the 20th. That's when the sun moves into the sign of Cancer. And as a first cardinal sign, it gives us a good idea of what to expect for the next 3 months ahead until the sun moves into the next cardinal sign, which will be Libra. But we have, in this particular chart here, we have the 7th house activated again with the sun in conjunction with Mercury and Venus. So this is all about relationships again, relationships going forward and in a caring kind of way. And highlighted here by Mercury suggests much communication and clear communication is going to be required. The square to Neptune also suggests again a move towards a collective oneness. So when we have a full moon, we have to consider the energies of the opposition, and that's the energies of Capricorn and Cancer. So what we can try to look at here in terms of, you're going to have to do this in your own way, but in terms of personal ambition and family life, are both incorporated? Or does your personal ambition weigh up more than family life? It's a balance you need to define yourself and find and adjust how you're going to work that energy. But it will be highlighted during this full moon because how the scales are tipped, how much you weigh up each of these. So the Capricorn energy would be material, like say money or belongings or your status of car or house, whatever. The Cancer energy would be more emotional. So it's in terms of feelings more. Like money, Capricorn would be money and Cancer would be caring, how much you care for people. So the importance of these two factors are intertwining. One is pushing against the other. So you need to find out where you sit in terms of balancing these energies out. So Capricorn can represent the government and Cancer the home. So how does the rules in government affect the rules in your home? How do you relate each of those? we also have, yeah, Capricorn is the rules, and then Cancer is the feelings. So are you dictated by rules? Are you a person who really sticks by rules and disregards feelings? What are you someone that is more a feeling person who feels your way through life, or are you guided by rules? So you can, weigh that up yourself to see how that actually works for you. Capricorn would be long-term plans for thinking away in the future, whereas Cancer would be like immediate care, like taking care of something straight away, like looking after a person who may be ill or maybe just needs to have a chat or some attention. Whereas Capricorn would be the bigger picture and the long-term plan. And then with discipline and sensitivity, Capricorn would be disciplined and structured, focused on the bigger goal. Cancer can be affected sensitively by their emotions. So one is just as important as the other. None is better or worse. So other themes, which house does the full moon fall in your chart? So which area of life will be activated? And does it make any aspects to any personal planets or angles, like your midheaven or your ascendant? So you're going to feel this most if it's affected by conjunction, square, or opposition aspect. And what about any personal chart themes? Like, do you have a T-square in your chart? Do you have a grand trine? Is there anything in particular that triggers a life theme, which can be a recurring process throughout the life? So where are you on your journey in this full moon energy? The full moon might be highlighting something where your shortcomings are or what you have accomplished. So it's up to you to assess that in your own personal life, what you have accomplished or what you need to work at so that your long-term plans can be fulfilled over time. So I'm Greg, Stardrifter Astrology. I am available for personal consultations. So if all this is like a bit of a minefield and too much to take in, it's a personal consultation in astrology can mean a lot more to you as an individual. We'll go through the big three, get you familiar with that, and then we can talk about what transits or progressions, solar arcs, solar returns in particular, to give you an idea on the year or the few months ahead that are upcoming, so that you can familiarize yourself with your own energies and the energies of the world around you and how they're affecting your life at the current time. So yeah, the big three interpretation, the sun, moon, and ascendant, are the biggest three you need to get a handle on first. And then we can go down looking on, because that's the core of you. Your sun, moon, and your ascendant is the big energies that make up the grander themes in your life. And getting a handle on those energies is a really good start to taking control of your life. So I can provide that. And if you want, you can buy me a coffee if you just want to show some appreciation for the information. And thank you for watching. And I wish everyone a very pleasant weekend and happy full moon and Capricorn experience. So please feel free to comment or ask questions or get in contact, arrange a reading or consultation. Listen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.